Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, against the 18th ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Spartans will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Drones. And the ball is hauled in. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And the Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Drones. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The back's got it on a counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll run the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking for some space. It's Carter. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Running with purpose. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Belling. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, his spread error over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Drones. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. Oh, the returner lost the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Childs. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here. Here's that defense shifting again. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. But a quick stop of the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Childs. Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. To the air, it's Drones. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Lane. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Drones. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Lane. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. He knocks this one right through. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Childs. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. finally they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Hokies will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And 2nd and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Childs. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 17, Michigan State 10.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Childs. The pass rush closing in, and he'll get there. Touchdown, Spartans.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Lane. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Tootin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Third down play for this offense. Back to throw. It's Drones. Caught quickly. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
The Hokies churn out another first down. In the red area, it's Tootin. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back. after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here late in the game, they keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on fourth down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense ready to start this drive. To the air, it's Drones. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Childs. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up.